Alright, what's up, you guys? So, I'm at the J, I'm at my job, or whatever, it's raining outside, but there's something I want to talk about. Relationships. I want to talk about relationships, like, just open discussion on relationships. No, like, strict, pinpoints. But, so, like, I've been dating this dude, and, like, I think I might have mentioned before that I asked him to give me a ride home from work. And, whatever the excuse is or whatever it may be. To me, he was like, as a man, I just feel bad because I can't give you a ride. Like, he had said, he was like, I already, like ahead of time, he had said to me, he would not be able to pick me up or take me to work. Like, what in the world? How do you know already? Like, okay. Another thing, like, so I'm just gonna get to the point. This is the point. So, I've never seen where he lives. I've never even been to his home. And so for me, that's like a red flag. That's just like, my house is not going to keep being the hangout spot. So, we broke up. We broke up because it's like, dude, you refuse to get my nails done. It's not your responsibility. But in relationships, you do nice things for your spouses or partners. Like, let me tell you how he tried to play me. If the bus ride is 15 miles, on that last mile, he'll be waiting. He'll be waiting. If you got time to wait at the last mile, you got time to be outside my job waiting for me to pick me up. It's like he do little and think he's supposed to get like a pat on the back. Like, the dude will complain if he go get me some cranberry juice, like a personal thing of juice, and some chips from the store. I got you some chips. Like, you broke AMFer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't worth out nothing. If you ask me, you ain't worth it. You just not worth it. And so because of that, the reason why I say he's just not worth it is because, the other day, like, he say, hey, you want me to come over? You want me to come over? I say, sure. You know what I'm saying? I would sleep all day enjoying myself. But sure, you seem to want to come over, so come over. Mind you, he take all day long. By the time he gets to my house, it's a whole new day. I'm not tripping though, I say, give me something to drink because I had the heat on in the house and yada yada yada, so it was hot in there. Y'all, I asked the man to get me a crustable peanut butter and jelly sandwich out the freezer. He looked at me with disgust, like I was disgusting. Like, I asked him 3 or 4 times, and I just said, F it. Mind you, I was having an asthma attack. Like, right now, I'm having a minor asthma attack. So if I'm talking or breathing weird, it's because I left my inhaler at home. And today my first day at this job, so it's whatever. So I go get the thing, and I'm just totally disgusted by the dude because he's like, yeah, you did not just get off of work. You know what I'm saying? You get off at 6 or 7. It's like super late in the evening. Like, you've had at least 4 hours. Even if you didn't. He got upset because he was like, well, he felt like he did enough because he was like, I went to the store and I got you some juice. And how dare you ask me to get you something out your freezer? I'm not no servant. No, you're not. I didn't say you were, but is it that much of an inconvenience just to go get me some juice or get me something out the freezer? A peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Like, is it bothering? It clearly was bothering. So my point is, you ever meet people in relationships that think they can do this much and it means as much. Like, I told the dude, like, you're not God, but you have a God complex. And you do one little thing, you think, like, you deserve a pat on your back. Like, my little cousins will go get me some juice or some peanut butter. They'll go to the store for me. And it wouldn't be, I will go to the store. I would ask my mama to get me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of the refrigerator. And it wouldn't, well, he goes, I'm not your family, and da-da-da-da. But you're my boyfriend. And boyfriends are, I'm confused. Aren't boyfriends family? Like, aren't they, like, significant others? Like, aren't they, like, kind of like next of kin almost type of thing? But I don't know. I guess I'm tripping. Boy is delusional. I don't want nothing to do with him. I just pray to the Most High that I get my menstrual and I can get the delusional. Just delusional. And then, you know, I call myself trying to move on from this dude and mess with somebody else. And, you know, like, dude number one who only do this much. He had called me while I was kicking it with this other dude, like, blocked. And I didn't appreciate that at all, but I knew it was him, because I'm like, who else would be calling me? And that kind of got me in the situation, but not really. And then he was like, oh, when I went to go see him, like, later that day, because I was like, you know, I kind of was like, I want to see what's going on, because we had broke up. Not over the peanut butter and jelly, but the peanut butter and jelly happened right after we got back together, which now I'm at present day, and I'm like, he wouldn't even get your nails done. He wouldn't even be there for you through a asthma or allergic reaction, or just helping you be successful with work. So why would you even get back with this loser? Because he said he loved you. And it's so crazy because he like, oh, those dudes, they don't love you. They just want to, you know, use you for, you know, physicality reasons. And what do you do, sweetheart? What do you do so different than these men? Nothing. Nothing. You know, we had went to Chacho's or whatever. I ordered everything I could on that menu just because I was like, he feel like he don't want to spend his money a certain way because it's going to make him feel less than of a man. But, sweetie, it's all how you choose to look at things, perception, because you just spent about $30 on me at Chacho's. What's the difference going to go get my nails done? Because you want to feel like you're in control? I don't know. It's backwards the way people want to treat you, you know? And like, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not meant to be with this person, for one. For two, I'm starting to understand, like, why people say you don't want to have a baby with certain people, because it's like, why would I want to go half on anything with you? Like, I'm going one. And that's another thing, bringing me to this. He be saying, oh, you trying to play me. You trying to play me. How is anybody trying to play you? Because I pointed out the fact that you live at home with your daddy. You do live at home with your daddy, whose house I've never been to. But we're in a serious relationship. Like, get out of here, dude. Come on now. If I can't even tell the police nothing like that, because they're like, so ma'am, you've never been. Yeah, I've never been to my boyfriend's house because his parents don't like relationships being brought to their house. So I did one and I was like, look, I don't like relationships being brought to my house either. So next time we chill, we're gonna have to chill in your car or at a hotel, motel, because my place ain't the chill out spot. But back to the story. You know, so the night he came over, well, we had talked in the car. I told him, like, yeah, I hooked up with somebody else or whatever. Because guess why? When we were talking, and I was like, you know, you don't do nothing, like, sweet for me. Like, get my nails done. And I'm just keep saying get my nails done because that's like the slightest thing in a relationship a male can do to show appreciation to his woman. And mind you, I wear press-ons, so not asking to get press-ons, you should just see that I do my own nails, and I'm cost efficient. I'm not the type of person who's, trying to use someone to get their nails done every week or I get my nails done all the time. It's just me, I don't want to say testing, but testing him to see. And it's not like I'm trying to test him in a malicious way or anything. It's just like, and it wasn't even testing at first. It was just like, hey, I'm asked my boyfriend if he'll get my nails done. No, he did not. But you want to keep having good platinum physical relations with me? I don't think so. So, he says to me, we're not married. I don't owe you nothing. Like, there's no obligation. Bad. So in the time that we were broken up, I didn't intentionally go hook up with someone, but I happened to hook up with someone. So when I'm talking to him, I tell him, like, yeah, I hooked up with someone. He already kind of knew because he had called me. And he heard a couple of dudes' voices in the background. One of them was my boo thing. Whatever, And I think I also told him, like, I got a new man. He's talking about he had to pull over and cry. Shut up. Whether you did pull over or you didn't pull over, it's not that I'm acknowledging your tears, but why would I care about your tears after I've cried and gone through what I've gone through? Like, you didn't console me on, when he had a different job and was going out on his off days and didn't include me. No, he didn't do that. Or when he was constantly following other entertainers, and getting off to it. Like, no. And the more and more I talk about it out loud, I just realize I don't want no relations with this man at all going forward. Something I do want to talk about other than just relations, I'll talk about him probably tomorrow or later. Haters, like haters. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing tonight? I don't know what it is with people's obsession with me, but keep it up, keep it going. I'm proud of y'all. Oh, this is what I did want to say. So like, I asked him to get the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He gonna tell me I went irate, and I was like, actually, I didn't go irate. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't break or damage anything in my home or property of the rental place where I stay. What I did do is let you know how sorry of a not man you are. You know what I'm saying? And then I kicked him out of my house. But he didn't leave. So I was just like, just know that next time you're not welcome to my home. He was like, oh, I want to come see you before I go to Louisiana. I was like, I really don't want your energy. I don't like you. And I want to let you know in person, verbally, that you're not welcome to my home. The next day, he texted me on some stuff like, I want to let you know that stuff you did really turned me off. And I said something like, and I want to let you know what you did turn me off as well. I also want to let you know that it turns me off that you don't have no home to go to. But I spared him in that moment. And you keep talking about, oh, you trying to play me. You trying to play. No, you playing yourself, buddy. You keep talking about all this money you're making. But where is your home? Like, you can afford an apartment unless you're living with somebody else. Straight up. You paying a mortgage over here. I just don't understand why a 29-year-old man would choose to want to live with his dad if he's making $50,000 to $100,000 a year. And on minimum paying $1,000 for car, whether that's insurance or payment plan. Something don't add up here, right? It don't add up. Even if you're paying your dad rent, which I'm sure you're not paying your dad that much rent. The boy is a liar. I've caught him in countless lies. Like, and when I get on him, he act like a female too. Like, I don't like that. Like, you a B word. In all honesty, I've called him a B word a couple of times too, because walk like a duck, talk like a duck. Baby, you a duck. He's a duck. You feel me? He a whole duck out here. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna go.